As the 2024 farming season kickstarts in Ebonyi State with the attendant expectation of bumper harvest of farm produce such as rice, yam and other crops for both consumption and commercial purposes, concerns are high as to how to maneuver those environmental factors that slow down the vision to make the state the food hub of the nation. However, in the wake of NIMET's prediction of flooding this year in 31 states of the Federation, Ebonyi State inclusive, farmers and environmental experts are advocating government's intervention through construction of dams and mini irrigation facilities to avert flood disaster, which will in turn ensure the availability of water for all year season farming.
I have a technology where we can grow tomatoes, onions, watermelon, cucumber without soil. But you can't grow any crop without water. And so what I advocate is that the state government should intervene, knowing full well that there's no way we can live without food.
We have flood in many of these areas. And so we use those excess water, store them by way of creating mini irrigations for agri sector. And for the water harvesting, some of the local governments, through the efforts of the state, has started preparing what to call the groundwater reservoir.
If the dam that the federal government want to construct in Ebonyi is quickened now, that will help them to avert this flood and use it for their own advantage in dry season farming, which we have done a lot of sensitization to them through the ADP staff in all the 13 local government states, about 46. That is a special rice that friendly with flood. When flood can stay 4 or 5 days above, the rice will just come up with the flood. The flood rising. As the flood going down, it is receding, it will going down. So flood doesn't affect it. So in Ebonyi State, they are aware of every farmer, rice farmers in Ebonyi State is going for it and giving them a better yield.
Apart from a dam, which is still under construction in Ivo Council area of the state, courtesy of the federal government, Ebonyi State government says efforts are being intensified on channelization of waterways, cleaning of drainages, planting of trees, and sensitization for people living in flood-prone areas on necessary precautionary measures.
What we have done is that we have made effort to channel our waters properly, so that in the event of this heavy downpour, that our waterways will be free, enabling the waters to have free passage to our areas where they are flushed off into the main rivers. Maybe in the coming months or years, we will be projecting that the state should be able to have reasonable number of dams.
Laudable as these measures are, respondents believe that with the channelization of major waterways, which is tackling flooding in Abakaliki metropolis, the gains achieved in the agricultural sector can further receive a boost if such measures are replicated in rural areas that are often the worst hit. In Abakaliki, Fortunate Ozo, NTA News.